Yes, people, welcome to a NAF preview, the first of the season, where you got obviously Man United versus Arsenal at Old Trafford, and joined by the super panel. Look, Mons will be here. He's going to host. I'll move over to the left or right, and then, yeah, I'm going back to being shameless until I can't no more. So on that notice, big up everyone. If you lot start getting onto anyone from the comments to the panel and start being nasty, mods, if I see mods in a proximity of the last 30 seconds and you ain't removed them, you're getting unmodded. But other than that, smash the likes, subscribe if you're brand new as well. What you man saying? D-Day soon. D-Day is soon. Social media war.
Yeah, it's a war for whoever loses is catching straight problems, man. It's an issue for both teams, I'll be real. Both teams are on the edge. It's a fact. It's like a cup final.
Need it. I want it. What are you saying, Rance?
I don't think both teams are on the edge. I don't think so. I think our fans, not me included, are going to be a lot more patient with this manager than Arsenal fans. If Arteta loses, it's a madness. I can't lie, bro. After the way that man reacted to the Madueke signing, bro, them man just need one little rocky moment.
No, you're right.
So one thing is setting them off, bro. We're a bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like there's the euphoria of signing all these players and all these things around our club. Their thing is on a knife edge.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
Right.
I can't even deny that.
Our fan base is very reactionary. Like I don't expect anything but like a win at Old Trafford. And if we draw, if we lose, you're gonna have people screaming Arteta out after the first game. It just comes with the program. He's right. And Manchester United side, you guys got a new manager. I don't think it's no pressure. You're at home. You're the underdogs. First game of the season. If you win, lose, you guys are playing with house money. Arsenal, it's like from game week one, pressure's on Arteta. It's on Gyökeres. It's on the team. But you know something? I feel like my own fan base creates the pressure. It's not even rivals. We do it ourselves. Talking about Gyökeres is gonna have to beg 30 goals. People talking about
or making Real Madrid versus Arsenal combined 11s before balls get kicked. You know what I'm saying, I go?
I didn't do no combined 11s. I just simply said
no, not this year. Not this year.
Yeah. You know one thing though?
Go ahead.
I like the fact that Rance is downplaying it, because I think I think a lot of people are underestimating Arsenal before we played the last preseason game. After we played the last preseason game, I seen a lot of people saying, you know what? Arsenal should win in their favor.
Should win what?
Should win the game.
Yeah, you should, but you won't. You know what I'm there. That's the story of your whole existence. You should, but you won't. Like
wait, let me ask the Man United fans here. Do you think
What's
that?
Your mic's kind of loud, like a bit too loud. The gain.
You see, Rance is confident.
My mic.
No. Rance's mic, his gain's a little bit higher.
Really? I was gonna say, to the Man United fans, are we favourites?
You have to be,
yeah, because you're like overall you're better than us.
So you don't expect to lose?
No.
No.
You are favourites to win the league. Like what?
No. Let's focus on the game. I know what my game you're trying. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to go.
Bro, I'm not trying to do anything. Just because you're favourites, it doesn't mean that you're gonna win, bro. Like favourites doesn't mean anything. It's either Arsenal win or they don't win, and they tend to just not win.
All right, cool. Do you expect us to win though?
No.
Oh, you expect your team to win?
Yeah.
But we're favourites.
If we don't beat you, I will be extremely disappointed. I don't even want to draw. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to win the game, bro. Like I don't expect Arsenal to win. I understand that Arsenal are the favourites, but I also understand that we're Manchester United. There's been loads of times where people have said that we're not the favourites or we're the underdogs, and we come out on top. Us, Man City in the FA Cup final. Us, Liverpool, the round before that. Like we do that. We've been doing that. We beat City last season. We were underdogs against City last season. We beat them.
Yeah, so do we.
Give you so much confidence though. First game of the season with a new team.
How often are Arsenal underdogs and they actually win games, bro? We're gonna go back to the Real Madrid game. Like that's it. You don't
Go
do that
back.
all the time. You're not
You
giant
went back.
killers, bro.
Hold on, you went back further than I went back.
Brother, that's the Real Madrid game is your last. That's the last 10 years you can say that.
Okay.
Like, what we doing?
How about this? When was the last time you beat us?
A few years
FA
ago,
Cup.
still.
FA
Old
Cup.
Trafford.
Oh,
Old
what,
Trafford.
in
Oh
the
yeah.
league? Well, we beat you
They're
last
not-
season
they're
in
not-
the
they're
FA
not
Cup
back
and
at
sent
FA
your ass
They're not
home,
back at
bro.
FA
Like,
Cup.
you forgot.
I'm not talking about the FA Cup.
That's your trophy. We sent your ass home. What are you talking about?
First of all, that was in penalties. I'm talking about when did
We
you last?
sent your ass home, bro. It don't matter.
They were at home, to be fair.
When did you last beat us in the league? Because I'm looking at Manchester United. I'm saying to myself, as much as you guys talk about how good you guys have been at your ground versus Arsenal lately, we have had your number across all competitions. Yes, you beat us in the FA Cup, but in the league, we come to your ground. We either walk away with 1 point or 3 points.
But I'd say
So what, you're happy to walk away with a draw on Sunday?
No. We're coming there to get the win, but I don't think I don't think it's going to be a game where it's like you guys impress or you shock us. I really do think it's just going to be a situation where your attack is not reliable enough to go and get a goal yet. You haven't gelled yet. Where Arsenal, as much as Gyökeres' first season at Arsenal, I still believe Arsenal's attack is going to be better and our defense is solid. I can see it be an ugly game for Manchester United where you struggle to break us down, and Arsenal, we get a goal, floodgates open, and from there you guys open up trying to get a second, and we just bounce back and immediately finish the game like that.
I'll be
I
honest
think
though,
it's gonna be a trickier game than that. I think it'll be a trickier game. I think it's gonna be a tough game.
open. I think Man United are going to struggle to score against.
No,
Arsenal.
it's always a tough game against United. It's always a tough game against them. It's never an easy game. You know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be a tricky game. But the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, we're at different points. You know what I'm saying? Like us lot right now, where we are and where they are, we should be going there and winning. That's the whole point of us. We should be not only should be winning, we should be winning comfortably. That's what our expectation is at the minute. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of the scenario, we should be beating them comfortably at this point. Like there's no getting away from it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'll take it one level higher. I think playing Manchester United first game of the season is probably better for us than playing like a Fulham, for example, because at least we know Manchester United for at least some point of the game they're going to try to attack us. Where Fulham, they're just going to set up defensively for the 90 minutes. I don't think Manchester
Didn't Fulham. Anyway,
I was gonna say,
hey, brother, we played you guys. We played 3 times last season. Yeah. We both got a win apiece and a draw, and in that draw we dog walked you, and we should have battered you like 4-5. That's what happened, whether you like to admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? And obviously we won on penalties, but we were the better team. Also, we played you 3 times last season. We are better than you 2 of those 3 times. So
we weren't better than us in the FA Cup.
We had 10
more.
Yes, we were.
We had 10 men, bro, and we beat you on penalties.
Bro, Sterling,
we missed about,
they couldn't do
5 1-on-1s, bro. What are you talking about?
No. Kai Havertz missed a few sitters that game as well. Though. They both missed.
So did Xerxes when he's double Megan and that. Like, bro, we had chances
these
too, you know?
These men were playing against 10 men, you know. And then, man, and you're supposed to be better than us in those spells, my brother. We lost the game, bro. And we dog walked you. You see that draw, yeah? That draw, we dog walked you. Like, that's the most dominant I've seen us against you guys in a long time. You got
that Old Trafford, you mean? That Old Trafford?
We were battering you, man, bro.
Yeah,
you man left with a draw.
Free kick. Yeah, you lot were good.
Brother, you man left with a draw, and you were grateful for that draw because that was a beating. That's what that was. That was just us doing foolishness. We should have absolutely put you to sleep. That Højlund chance with the Rice last ditch tackle and all that. We cooked you in that game. So it's one of the.
If you don't chef up so much,
I think
But bro, the point is when man's saying that your attack is further along than our attack, it might well be. But if you're talking about Gyökeres who just turned up here, we got 3 Donnies that just turned up. So if you're talking about Gyökeres is going to do X, Y, Z. Don't overlook. Don't overlook.
That's going to be the starting left winger, bro.
Hey, relax. Don't overlook the possibility of the Mbumos and the Cunhas. And I don't think Šeško starts the game. I believe he probably gets brought on. But don't overlook these guys, bro.
No, I think you've had a good window. I think you've had a top window. I think your window's been good. And I think Cunha, and Bremo especially is a top signing. I think your window.
I'm speaking specifically to a gal that wanted to talk about your attack, bro. That has Madueke, Havertz, and Trossard in it, bro, and Martinelli. That attack, that's a heart attack. That's what that is.
Rance, you've definitely improved your attack, but at the same time, you guys have not had a lot of time with each other to play with each other to gel. Out of our starting 11, we're probably making 2 out of our 11 last season. Where you guys have, how many of your starters from last season are going to really be playing in this first game of the season? How many of these guys are going to really be acclimatized with playing with each other? We're really just introducing Zubimendi and Gyökeres into the starting 11.
I'm
Everything else
Madueke.
is much the same as last season. Madueke is not
You might
starting.
trying to pretend this Madueke thing never happened, you know.
Gyökeres is not
Look,
given
so
that. He's
No,
gonna
but
start.
it's not like Madueke is starting. I'm talking about how many of our guys game week 1 are coming into this team that are gonna have to get used to how we play, and it's gonna take time.
Egal, I do have a
I think it's
question.
gonna take Manchester United a little bit more time than us.
Egal, I do have a question though, obviously, because you lot both had your pre-seasons, and I think now is obviously the time where you got to take things seriously. Man United know they have a problem in midfield. They know this. They know they have a problem in the midfield and the goalkeeper. With you guys, I know you guys kind of look at your team as more complete, right? They play together longer. You know what I'm saying? Your base level is a lot higher than Manchester United's. Now, here's the thing. Because Man United are playing that 3 at the back and they can sit quite deep against you guys, do you think there's going to be any problems when it comes to you breaking them down? Because obviously Rance described your attack as a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Cardiac arrest settings. Now, with your attack, with Gyökeres and Saka starting, regardless of the rest of the guys, the Trossards, the Martinellis, the Maduekes and that, do you see yourself maybe struggling to break them down if Man United defend how they should defend? Or do you feel like, regardless, you're going to get your goals?
I think we take less risks away from home, and we actually set up a little bit more defensively away from home, which means which means we give Manchester United more possession, more chances for them to kill themselves on the counter and potentially lose the ball higher.
I think that might be a better thing.
Who do you have on the counter, bro?
Man United in transition look very
dangerous.
dangerous.
You're not a counter-attacking transitional team, bro.
That's not our game.
It's not that we're a transitional team, but we've been moving the ball. If you look at our last preseason game, we've been moving the ball very quick from winning the ball to attack immediately. We've been moving a lot faster. And to me, what it says is we're no longer trying to build up and just pass around when we get possession. There's times when we get the ball, we're trying to go from 0 to 100 real quick. And I do think you're going to see in that game versus Manchester United, where when we do win the ball higher up the pitch, it's no longer going to be give the ball back to the midfield. No, get the ball as quick as possible to the attackers to see what they can do. And Manchester United might be shell-shocked with how fast we play compared to how we were looking during preseason, because we really did not show what we're fully capable of for the entirety of preseason. We showed it.
You wait till a washed up Bilbao, bro. Let's be real. But what's it called?
No, but that's when we only played our starters.
I hear it, but we've been playing Premier League teams in preseason. That's the biggest difference for me.
How did you get on against the Premier League teams?
Well, actually, we did all right. To be fair, I mean, we beat Bournemouth, the better one. Everton was a different kind of game. Yeah, we drew 2 of them. We won 2 of them.
Okay. So then there's
neither here nor there. Newcastle, we played Tottenham.
The point is,
still. I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna be a tough game, yeah. But if there's one team that can batter the other team, it's us that can batter them. That's the difference. If we do turn it on and we do click, we will batter you. That's the only difference.
Your defense.
You can't batter us. You don't have the capabilities to batter us. That's the difference.
Why
I don't agree with that.
Let me ask you then.
I don't think there's going to be a battering either way.
No. I'm saying
it never is. Those days are gone.
I don't think there's going to be a battering either way. But when it comes down to individuals, yeah. When I look at my team now, when I look at my attack, and I look at individuals that could potentially produce a moment, yeah, that has nothing to do with the game, I can look at Mbumo, I can look at Cunha, I can look at some Buki Shespo fucking 25-yarder or something like that. I can look at a bit of Ahmad Brilliance or something like that. Like, when I'm looking at your team, what, Declan going to score 2 free kicks again?
No. We don't need Declan to score in this game.
I'm asking you because when I'm talking, when you're talking about batterings, the only ways I see any team getting battered, yeah, is if some players are just in inspired form and it's just an absolute madness. Like,
I'm talking about your quality in attacking
areas that can produce something that has nothing to do with the game. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but you're going on individual brilliance. I'm going on team.
No, but that's the only way I think there's a battering is if we see a load of madnesses, bro.
No. If we,
I don't think it's
click,
going to be a battering either way because simply it's first game of the season. Nobody's
this is
at
the
their
point
top
I'm making.
level. I
All
agree
right,
with you.
cool. Let me give you some
So
stats
how-
now. Yeah. By the way, Man United. Yeah.
Rance, that's what you're saying, right? It's not. No one's
Man
on
United.
ridiculous
When it comes
I
to
don't think
opening
no one's
day,
getting battered, but what
One
I'm
at
saying
a
is,
time. One at a time.
yeah. Let me
have
let me
more
on it.
individual players that I think, yeah, that can affect the game, yeah, irrespective of the rhythm of the game. When I look at Arsenal, you don't have individuals, yeah, that I'm on their own. I'm like, oh shit, let's watch out for him. No,
Probably
you're
Gabriel in the corner.
really good.
Probably
Really?
Gabriel in
That's
the
what
corner.
it is. Your attack is
Saka as
structured
well.
and your
Saka
defense
too,
is
man. Let's be
structured.
real.
The fact
Yeah,
that your
yeah,
attack is structured is the
I
reason
get
why
that.
And
I'm
what
worried
balances
about
the
your
game
attackers
out?
like
Yeah.
that, because it's the
And what-
structure.
But what
I'm more
balances the
worried
game
about
out is that
your
Arsenal
centre
haven't.
backs from set
Us.
pieces than I am of your
Yeah.
individual attackers. It's the
But
truth.
that's why
Yeah.
you man have a stalemate a lot of the time when you play it. It does end up in stalemates, maybe one goal either way. Because
Oh,
again,
I'm
even
so glad you said
no,
that.
go on, Cass. Go on. Say your
Because I was
stats.
gonna say last time Arsenal scored 2 at Old Trafford, yeah, was in 2018. So no one's battering no one. Yeah. And also when it comes down to the Premier League, who wins on the open? Who's the team that's who's won the most on opening day in Premier League history? Man United 22 times.
Is that word?
No. Do
history.
you know what?
That
You know what?
doesn't
You know
really
the
matter.
better question.
That could even be last week. That could even be last year once, which we did, and whatnot. So it can still be relevant. It don't matter if it's 1992, 93, or 2024.
Wait, hold on. Do you think you'll win? Do you think you'll win the game though? Like
Yeah,
overall?
I genuinely, in my
I think we're
heart,
winning.
I believe we're winning the game. I've said
think
it
we're
since the fixture came out. We're winning the game, bro.
But what's
I don't
yours,
see
mate?
how you
Let me
guys.
ask the question.
I
So
don't
how
see how you
important
guys
is the
break us
first?
down.
Opening day is our thing.
Hold
Opening day is
on,
our thing.
Gal. How important is the first goal? Because I know sometimes with games like this, again, especially between Arsenal and Man United, the social media derby, I think the first goal is mad
Deadly.
important in a game like this, isn't it? How
If we
important is the
concede
first goal?
first, if we concede first, it's dangerous for us. I feel like
Yep.
if Arsenal score first, I think it could be night for Manchester
And then
United.
you
You're
have to
100%
step
right.
out, and then Man United love a transition, don't they?
Can I say something else that people said either? Man United's unpredictability of having new players as well, like having a new front three, because we know what you're gonna play like already. We know what your defense is about. The only one I want to know is kind of more about what they're gonna do. You know what? People can say Gyökeres, Madueke might be that twist, which I doubt.
Mendy's the one you got to watch out for, bro.
Mendy's the one I'm kind of looking at. If you can close him out, then that's where I'm thinking that United should shut this down now, because he's the composer for Sunday.
You still look at your midfield as a problem. So how are you going to combat that if you have
I'll
to labor through the door? Then we can look at that and go, right, okay. But he's not through the door at the moment.
So if anyone paid proper attention to United in preseason, yeah, there's only one case of it, and it was one of the early preseason games against West Ham on that shite pitch as well, yeah. So whatever, we still won, yeah. Man United have been doing this thing where the shape is more compact in the middle, and I've seen with AC Milan's and stuff like that, even though they kind of suffered at your hands regardless, yeah, they didn't do it well. Being compact as a unit forces you out wide. We want you to cross the ball and do all that stuff. I've seen you do that as well. When teams have in your preseason game, they drop deep and make you force out wide. Then you're relying on Saka having a really good game because Martinelli's shit and he stinks. And then you're waiting for Trossard to show up. You don't even want no more. You know what? Your best spell of left wing is actually Madueke last game, to be fair. That from what I've seen in preseason. And obviously on the other side, Max Dowman, but he ain't going to play. So that's the way I kind of think it. Force Arsenal out wide, because if Erdegaard had to keep playing his pass out wide, he's just gonna keep getting stressed. I don't really see a player that really unlocks our defense in your midfield. The only one I do see it is Zubimendi if he catches us, and then if Gyökeres starts. Remember, Gyökeres might not even start.
How good do you lot think Man United are? How good do you think you lot are? Because I'm trying to figure out where you lot are talking. It's like we're similar levels, but where do you lot put yourselves currently?
I'm gonna put myself on right now. I'm not going to put myself mad up there, because I think away from home there's going to be a lot of time to figure out. There's going to be a lot of time to figure out for the first kind of, like, let's just call it 5, 6, 7, 8 games. Yeah, away from home I'm not that confident, but at home I'm actually feeling.
The argument doesn't really stand up because
we had no goals going for us, so we was mad predictable. You know what Højlund's about. You know what Garnacho's going to do. He's going to cut inside.
Having no goals is crazy. But yeah, go on.
No, but
that's actually true. Go add up Højlund, Garnacho's, Xerxes, everyone's goals all together that's played in our attack, and you'll be so surprised. Our wing back had more goals than them lot pretty much combined in the Prem.
Manchester United should be going for a Champions League spot.
Yeah, bro, it's not about level. It's not about level. The reason why it's not about level, yeah, is because even at our worst, yeah, at home against the bigger sides, we always perform to a certain level. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really mean anything.
But
Last
what lets
season
you
we finished
down?
15th, but I believe we beat City and we drew with Liverpool. So
Yeah.
like it doesn't really mean nothing. Like I know in terms of
Anfield as well.
consistency, I can't back my team to consistently outperform Arsenal over the season. But in a one-off game, I can absolutely back us to outperform you. Because I know in a one-off game we can beat anyone in this league. I know we can.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Let me
That's
just-
the
let me
point.
just-
I'm gonna
as well.
ask you one question. Is that what you're basically saying? Is what you're saying is basically it's just this game at Old Trafford is where you think
Absolutely. That's where my confidence comes from. It doesn't
They
come
play
from
well
the
against
course of
top
the
teams,
season.
basically.
so.
They
If it was
play
at
well against
Emirates,
top
if it was at Emirates, it's a different.
If it's at the Emirates, I'm not saying we're beating you. I would take a draw at the Emirates. But at
I get
home,
it.
I'm
Yeah, I get
saying
what
we're
you're
Man United. Let's beat Arsenal, bruv. Like what we
Yeah, I get
doing?
what you're saying. Yeah. I hear that. That's different. Yeah, that makes sense.
I look at the game and I forget about the team names for a second. Just which areas of the pitch can you guys hurt us in? I don't think
Our attack in isolation is better than yours. In isolation,
I doubt
it is.
Your attack
It
in
is.
isolation is better than
Because
ours.
Sesko's not going to start
Think
this
about
game.
it this way,
So,
yeah.
so let's
Most
go
teams-
man for man on the right hand side.
No, I
Most
don't- he
teams,
can't do
yeah.
man- he can't do
Most
man for
teams
man.
in the league build up in a 3-2-5.
Otherwise,
Our front
finished.
five is better than your front five. Our front five has
Name them.
Ahmad, Sesko, and Bumo and Cunha in it. You can't
four.
put together a front five better than that in attack. You
What
can't.
do
That's
we
four.
do?
You mentioned 4 players.
It doesn't matter who the fifth player is, because them 4 are way better than anything you got.
No,
What?
but it's not about the.
So,
It's not
so
about,
you look at
One second.
Yokeres, Saka, Odegaard, Rice, and who's the other one? Madueke.
If you look at
No,
Arsenal's 5, that means your 5, yeah. Teams build up in a 3-2-5. Everyone knows who their 5 is. Our 5 is Dorgu, the 2 wing backs, and our front 3. Your front 5 is going to be Odegaard, Yokeres, Madueke or fucking Martinelli, Saka, and maybe Declan Rice, bro. Your front 5 compared to our front
you
5.
do realize.
You can add
you do
Bruno to our
realize-
front 5 if you really want.
Okay, let me say this. Declan Rice created the most chances out of every midfielder last season.
I don't give
Yeah,
a shit about
we
his
haven't-
chances
we
created,
haven't-
shit, man.
we
You
haven't
miss me
seen-
with that. We got
we haven't
Bruno.
seen-
Not
we
caring
haven't-
about chances
Yeah,
created.
yeah.
is
We
crazy.
got Bruno.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Cole Palmer, Bruno Fernandes.
created
and someone
No,
else.
more
Mo
than
Salah.
every
Mo
midfielder
Salah. Mo Salah
last
wants
No,
to
he
top
said
of the
midfielder.
list.
He said midfielder. He said
Midfielder.
Oh. Yeah, then permanent.
midfielder. Listen, as for
Counting set pieces, you know.
Gyökeres, as for Gyökeres, we have questions over Gyökeres. Same way we should have questions over. Same way we should have questions over
Even these are saying.
Mbeumo and Cunha. You said it yourself, Rance.
What
I
are the
watched it on your
questions?
channel.
Them two
I watched-
outscored
Egal,
most of
we
your
got
attack
questions.
last season. I
One
think they
second, one
outscored
second.
all
Egal,
your
where-
attack.
in what universe? Egal, in what universe did Rice create the most chances of any midfielder in the Premier League?
Go check. Out of any,
said the
out of every
Spider-Verse.
central midfielder, he created the most chances last season. Go check the stats.
From
You'll see
open, wait, are you sure? I'm pretty sure Bruno
Yeah,
top,
across the whole across the whole league, he created the most chances
and
last
Cole
season.
Palmer. So more than Cole Palmer and
I'm
Bruno.
looking at Cole Palmer as
There you
as
go.
a winger /10. I'm talking about central midfielders.
If he's right, you lot better owe him an apology. If he's right, I'm telling you that now.
Do you think? How about
He
this?
made-
Do you
he
think?
created more than Mikel
Do you
Arteta.
think he's right?
Bruv,
Bruv,
Chelsea
Chelsea
fans
fans
are
think
saying
it was
right.
Enzo, bro.
He
You better
created
hope he's
more
not
than
right.
he created more than all these guys. But look,
Enzo.
my thing is Cunha and
They're
Mbeumo
saying it was
and
Enzo.
Sesko. Cunha and Mbeumo and
I need,
Sesko
I
joining
need,
Manchester
Egal, I need you
United.
to be right. I need you to be right.
Cunha and Mbeumo and Sesko joining Manchester United is great, right? They're all great attackers, but they're coming from
need
teams
Egal
where there's
to
a
be
focal
right.
point. One second, let me move
It's
on.
actually Bruno Fernandes.
You can't say two different players. Though. You
All
can't
right,
say
all
two
right.
different
So
players.
I'll say this from now. I'll say so. You look. I'm gonna.
second,
I'm
one
gonna.
I can't say Enzo then Fernandes.
Guys, hold on.
You can't
I'm
say
on
two different
StatMoose.
players.
Are we done,
Right,
or what are we
hold on,
doing?
guys. I'm on StatMoose right now, and I'm gonna go down the list until you find a centre midfielder. Is that fair? Is that fair, guys?
No,
Let's
he
go.
wants what he's saying. What he's saying.
Okay, so
Come on,
can,
let's go,
can,
bro.
we, can we speak about what I was talking about?
Nah, gal, man, you need to fry in your own grease. Relax, bro. Relax.
Hold on.
Let's go.
So, name number 1 with 91 chances created. Bruno Fernandes, 91.
Does it say big chances or just chances?
This is just chances created. This is just chances created. Bruno Fernandes with 91. Mo Salah with 88. Until you guys think of a centre midfielder, by that's when you can stop me.
Bruno's been playing in the 8, by the way, so just letting you know.
Cole Palmer, 86. Enzo Fernandez, 75. Brian Mbeumo, 70.
Oh,
Dejan Kulusevski, 64.
Been playing centre mid.
Martin Odegaard, 63. Damsgaard, 62. Eberiche Eze, 59. Leif Davis, 59. Pedro Porro, 59. Yuri Tulemans, 59. Alex Iwobi, 58. Declan Rice, 58.
You're meant to be neutral, monster. You're meant to be neutral. No one
The
asked you
same as
to.
Iwobi. Big him up though. Yeah.
1 second, 1 second.
I'm
Out of
He
every
hates us.
mid-
No, wait.
out of every-
Wait. I didn't hear Ahmad in that.
Out of
So I don't know why
every
you get. So I don't know why you're getting all excited
I'm
about.
not play.
One
I'm
second,
not
one
play for like 4
No,
months. I'm not play for 4
where's Ahmad?
months.
one second, 1 second.
I'm not play for 4 months.
Declan
and still
Rice.
eight goals from wing back.
Hold on,
You guys
but
are
you
changing
lot said that
the-
he's in
you guys
your.
are changing the
You said you're in your top 5.
Declan
innit? So
Rice.
where's Ahmad?
Sorry, go on, let me
Declan
know,
Rice
let me know.
Declan Rice created the most big chances out of every midfielder in the Premier League.
So now it's big chances. You've changed it. now.
That's what I
What's
meant.
classed
when I said
what's classed
chances.
as a big
Wait, so
chance?
you
Because
mean big
is that
chance?
open play or from corners?
I don't know if they calculate
Of
corners.
course,
or
it's
not.
from
I'm
corners.
just
It's called as
saying,
a chance.
he created the most big chances. He had 7 assists. He had, I think, 16 big chances. The only person who you could even semi-consider as a midfielder are 10s, which is Bruno Fernandes, Morgan Rogers, and Cole Palmer, who are ahead
Bruno
of him.
Fernandes was playing
those
as,
guys-
as an
those
8
guys
most
are
of the
10.
time.
Those
Yeah,
guys
but
are 10s.
they're
not
corners,
central
but
midfielders.
they're corners though, guy. This is why it's a
They
misleading.
definitely are corners.
I watched a lot of Arsenal, and Declan
Okay,
Rice
say
wasn't the
whatever
guy
you
that was
want.
unlocking anything.
Regardless,
If
my
anything,
point still
Who
stands.
takes Man United?
Regardless,
Who
my
takes-
point
who
still
takes-
stands. Last
Bruno
season,
Fernandes, but he's still
Let me-
high.
Oh,
double
there
top.
we go. There we go.
But no,
Regardless, my
but
point
the
still
thing is,
stands.
but the thing
Last
is though,
Yeah,
season-
Bruno and
no,
Ahmed.
wait,
Yeah.
one sec. But Bruno, the thing is, you score your corners, bro. We are arse on
Guys,
corners. They barely
Yeah,
go
but
anywhere.
I'm sure you made some chances.
Bruno
Bruno-
don't beat the first man with his corners.
All
You
right,
need to
can we
take
bring
him
it
off
back?
them. I'll
Can
be
we
honest.
bring it back to the next point, though? The
No,
next
no,
point is
okay, Gal, you
Go
said
ahead.
you meant big
Conjure
chances.
is now,
I've
by
got
the way.
big chances in front of me. Should I read it? Let me know.
Are you looking at
Bro.
last season's big chances in the Premier League?
Yes, it's right here.
Yeah,
I've
he
got it
should
right
be
here in front
10.
of me.
He should be
Huh?
10. He should be 10.
No, he's actually higher than you think, but yeah, I've got it right.
10th is crazy. But what I'm saying is,
I'm talking about all
I just-
players.
Yeah, the chat asking me to read it, innit? So I'm gonna have to read it.
Can you make them smash likes and so?
Yeah, guys. Listen, there's 2.2k in there. You don't need to smash the like button. Man. I'm only
2.4.
450 likes. Going to 500. I need you
get
to.
the
I need you to
semantics
slap
right.
the like
man.
button.
Get the semantics right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. Is it? You lot make sure you smash the like button. 52% of the channel are not actually subscribed, so that needs to change, innit? Hit the subscribe button, subscribe to Gal Talks Football, you know what I'm saying? The Fam Zone TV, and of course, Rants and Bants. It's down there in the names, man. Stop. Don't be lazy, innit? But, Gal, you did obviously hit us with a fact. Then you said, actually, I meant big chances. So it's only fair we read the big chances. So with 27 big chances created in the 24-25 season,
Salah's
number
up
one,
there, isn't he?
huh?
Salah's up there, isn't he?
No, number one is Salah with 27.
There you go.
Salah with
Definitely.
27. Bukayo Saka, wow, for the amount of time he was injured with 22. Fair dues. Don't know if you guys want to say from corners, but he done his thing.
No,
Cole
they were
Palmer,
crosses for sure, but that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cole Palmer with 20 at third. Bruno Fernandes at fourth with 18. Brian and Bruno with 18 at fifth. Here's a
Two United
surprising
players,
one.
lovely.
Ismail
Very
Assar.
well.
Ismail Assar of Palace with 17. That's a good one, to be fair. And now we have Declan Rice with 16.
No, but I ain't heard any Cunha or Embremo or any of them guys.
And Boom was there.
No. We said
And we were just
He was
said-
there.
just said
He was
it.
in that list.
Oh, Embremo there.
Yeah, he's there.
We said that at centre mid.
Okay,
So
okay.
Declan Rice, if you actually look, there's only really Bruno Fernandes in there, who did play in the 8, to be fair, and Cole Palmer is considered the 10. So, Egal, you was a lot closer, / maybe even right, as Bruno, as Declan Rice out of like centre mids. He is kind of maybe the highest on that list. Bar
Yeah,
Fernandes.
because he takes corners.
You're
A
on
lot of them
mute,
take
you're on mute.
a lot of them
You're
take
on
corners. to be fair.
He's talking and
You're on
he's
mute. You're on mute, Egal. You're on mute.
Thank you for
Declan
confirming.
Rice takes your
After
corners, and he's a
fact-checking,
very good corner taker. He
That was
drops the
right.
ball under the crossbar 9 times out of 10.
good Rance, you're 100% spot on. He is really good at corners, but at the end of the day, he did create the 6 most big chances out of all the players in the Premier League. Monts just confirmed that.
Yeah,
Now,
from corners.
my point is, I think I watched you on you and Deluded speaking about Liverpool and adding all these players, and then addition by subtraction. Manchester United adding all these players, coming from a system where they're playing as the main man for their team, coming into a team where they're going to have to gel together. Don't you think Cunha and Mbeumo are not going to score as many goals and get as many assists now that they're in a Manchester United team compared to what they were at Brighton and Wolves respectively?
There's definitely a possibility of that, but no, I don't believe that.
Okay.
I don't believe that at all.
You could say the same thing about Gyökeres though. Like
You could say
Gyökeres
the
coming
exact
for
same thing. Now he's not playing against fucking goat herders. He might not score. But we
Difference
can't
is,
say that.
he scored in. Difference is he
No,
scored in
100%.
pre-season. You know,
Brother, he
I
had
like
no
your
goals
boy.
against
I
any
like
of the
your
top
boy.
teams in his league last season,
But
bro.
The main reason why I mentioned this, we've
This
all
guy was
seen,
stealing lunch money from infants, bro. That's what he was doing.
but we've all
So was
seen players.
So was Bremo.
We've all seen players.
What, 20
coming through
goals?
the team.
And Bumo in the league, 20 in the Prem.
Yeah,
No,
but
that's-
what's the
sorry, I thought you
guarantee
were
he's going to
talking
do the
about-
same
sorry.
for Manchester United? There's no guarantee because at Brentford they're playing through him. At Wolves they're playing through Cunha. That you can't play through all three different.
They didn't
players.
play through Mbumo.
Yeah, they didn't play through
at Brentford.
Mbumo.
Did you watch Brentford?
Mbumo was the main
No, they
guy.
played through Damsgaard. They
Mbumo
played through
was the main
Damsgaard.
guy.
Damgard, they
And
got
Vista, and
Vista,
Vista,
who was
and Vista
a
dropping deep.
linchpin
No,
for them as
Cunha
well. They
and
never really
Mbuemo-
played
Nada.
through one
Cunha and
player.
Mbuemo
No,
were the
Cunha,
focal point
I
of
will
how they were
agree
trying
with
to
that.
get their goals.
Yeah, but
Mbumo,
we-
I won't accept, bro. And Mbumo's played multiple positions for that manager.
you're
He's
missing-
played,
you're missing-
he's played
sorry.
inside, he's played on the wing. He's actually played as a wing back for Thomas Frank as well. He's played all
He
over
was
the place.
one of their
You're missing
main
one thing,
guys.
Gal. You're missing one thing, Gal. Yeah, and it's relevant to about what you just said as well. Yeah, just the flip side of things. And I think you're going to agree. You have to play a different way to accommodate Gyökeres. How do we know that's going to land?
We've
Like
already
as
seen
quick
it.
as you. No.
He's
Just
saying
because he's
C4
no. Wait,
football.
hold on. Let's get one thing straight. Yeah. Let's get one little thing. He scored a very good header, and I think Gyökeres is going to land more than what most people say. I think there's too much disrespect around his name for someone who scored over 100 effing goals in the last 2 seasons. Don't ever tell me he's not a good finisher. Yeah. But my thing is, that game, he actually played arse. Like, he wasn't that great. But the thing is, you don't care as long as he's putting the ball at the back of the net. So you can't say we've seen it because we haven't seen it. It's not as fluid yet. Not yet. But I don't care. For me, if my number 9 is putting the ball in the net, so I don't care if you've had an arse game. That means you've had a good game. To
I'm
me, really,
not going to start cashing checks that I don't know if they're going to be done. But one thing I will say is, at this moment in time, I trust that from just that one preseason game where I started seeing the starting 11, that we will go into that game a lot more comfortable with how we play compared to Manchester
of course.
United.
I agree. I agree with you on that point. I do.
I agree with that
point.
also. But in games against the bigger teams, I don't give a shit how we play. I just want the results.
Yeah, but
That's the
who's
reality. And against the bigger teams, when we sit behind the ball and we don't play the expansive shit football that Amorim wants us to play, pressing and leaving gaps, we won't play that way against you. We're going to sit back, we're going to soak up the pressure, and it's going to be a numbers game. And I just believe we've got so much quality in attack. We're going to do something.
We're going to flip the script on you. We're going to give
but
you the ball.
what about midfield though? How are you going to get
One
the ball?
second, D.
Midfield is obsolete, yeah, when you're playing against a mid to low block. The midfield only works if both teams are going for it. We're not going for shit, bro. We're going for the 3 points. We're not going to try and play football.
How many times have you guys seen
I very much doubt it.
How many times have you guys seen Arsenal flip the script on teams and say, let's see what you have to bring to the table?
No, I've seen that. But last time you did that,
I think we could do that.
We're not going to do that.
No,
We're not going to do that.
We do that away from home. Away from home, for the first 20 minutes, we tend to do that. We tend to see what they're about. We give them the ball.
I know that's true. But hear me out here. Yeah, last time you see what we was about Old Trafford. Yeah, if it wasn't for having scrubs in front of goals and low IQ, that would have backfired on you as well. Yeah. Let's be real. If you're going off evidence, last time Casemiro actually slapped up Zubimendi as well on it with his own home team. If you want to go off of that. And you know what? If you're saying how you're going to get from midfield to attack, bro, if you're doing this mid to low block, which I'm going to guess we're going to do, I don't think we're going to have much of a choice either because you're just a better footballing side. Last thing I remember, I think Casemiro will start and I think Bruno will start this game. And one thing I know they can definitely hit you in transition. And when you got Dorgu, Ahmad, who didn't play against you at all last season, Cunha and Mbumo, and I think Sesko is going to start because we ain't actually got a striker going on. Because Xerxes only just come back to team training, so he's not fit. Mazraoui's not fit. I think really and truly that's dangerous. If Lewis Skelly wants to do that thing where he ventures up a little bit more, or let's say Timber, if it's Timber playing,
has Sesko been playing in pre-season?
If Timber plays,
yes.
We're gonna struggle. If Timber plays, we're gonna struggle. But if Raz plays, I think I'd have a little bit more hope.
No, but you're that little free that you've got there, that Mbuemo, because I watched your last couple of games. That Mbuemo, Mbuemo, Ahmad, and Bruno little link up that they always do is cold. That's what you lot are going to rely on. That's what we've got to stop. If we stop that, there's nothing else that we have to think about.
But that's like if we stop Saka, what have we got to think about?
Yeah, but the thing is, you see what you said. It's a lot harder for you to stop that because it's not.
No, I agree with that.
It's not rehearsed. You know them ones. It's easier to stop Arsenal from getting the ball out wide and tossing it into the box than it is for us playing this complete freestyle shit that we don't know anything about. This is why I think we'll create chances, because we've got players that can do stuff off the cuff that has nothing to do with coaching. I think we've got more of those kind of players than you.
I agree with that. Good footballers can just play with good footballers. That's basically what you're relying on with those guys, because that's what they've done.
That's all I'm relying on. I'm not relying on my coach to outcoach your coach. I don't rate my coach.
Yeah.
I'm not relying on that.
But as long as that's all you're relying on, as long as
that's all I'm relying on, bro.
Yeah.
All right, as
long as you know that off the cuff football can also lose you games as well. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know that. Yeah,
that's not this one. We need to win this one.
Yeah. You had to say that. But you know that off the cuff football can get you up the pitch and do funny things, because it did it a few times. But against Fiorentina, even though you played well and had a few,
Mason Mount though,
because you was all over them. Really, you was doing a lot of
but we had Mount up front.
But realistically, again,
who are you gonna have up front this game? Though?
I think Sesko will play. I think
Cunha starts up front, and it's Bruno and Mbumo in the 10. And I think he bolstered the midfield with Ugarte.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
That is what
it could be. It could be that.
You're gonna go Christmas tree.
I made a point. Sorry, I made a point.
Basically,
about
you're
transition.
right. He's a Christmas tree. Yeah, it is.
about transition, innit? And that Arsenal transition doesn't suit Arsenal's game. Isn't there an argument to say that with Zubimendi, and from what I've seen in preseason about Arsenal, they have moved the ball quicker in transition. I have seen a change in, again, whether it's been successful or not. Again, there has been an attempt to move the ball quicker for me when Zubimendi has played. And I assume Zubimendi is going to start against Manchester United at Old Trafford. So isn't there an argument to say that Arsenal are still going to be, and by the way, I think Martinelli does start, because Arteta, even though Martinelli is rubbish, Arteta needs an outlet. He loves an outlet. Whether you're good at football or not, as long as you got the speed to be an outlet, he will use you in it. So if Zubimendi is in that team, and again, Man United do have this hole in midfield. They're not going to win that midfield battle, in my opinion. I don't think that's a battle they're going to win. Not that they need to win it to win the game. Man United don't need to win the midfield battle to win the game, by the way, just because of the reasons that Rance explained. But as I said, if Martinelli is utilized with his pace and Zubimendi makes the right decisions, there's an argument to say that?
I couldn't care less about. Imagine putting Martinelli trying to create for Gyökeres. That's just funny in itself.
No, I'm not saying that Martinelli's the key to the game. I'm saying that the point that Arsenal
moving the ball, if you get Martinelli behind,
I think with Zubimendi, Arsenal can very much build from back to front very quickly.
Yeah, but there has to be space in order to do that. I think we're not going to give them very much space, because I don't think that we plan to play that way. And actually, if you look at our team, we're very well set up for the transition anyway. Do you know what I mean? Bruno loves that direct pass. Cunha will run. Mbumo will run. When Bruno stretches the pitch, he will run.
He's going to be
Ahmad will run. Dogu will run. These men are willing runners, bro. All of them. Include Bruno in that. He's a willing runner. We got men that will just run, bro. You know what I mean? So, like, it suits us to let them have the ball.
It does. It definitely suits you to let us have the ball. And it also suits you to play defensive football and trying to counter. But I do think it's going to be a situation where we play a little bit deeper. We're not playing at the halfway line. We understand our opponent does have that threat in behind if we give them the opportunity. We're not going to be silly.
Why do you think we're going to play that? We're not going to play like that, though. Why do you think we're going to play?
I've seen Arsenal play a lot more conservative away from home than we do at home. Let's be honest. We do always tend to be a little bit more conservative away from home, and we tend to get more clean sheets away from home. This whole situation going into this game, I see similar team to what played versus Atletico Bilbao playing, and the way that we open up the game is going to be the same way we always open up the game. It's going to be either a free goal from a corner, or it's going to be a situation where we catch Manchester United sleeping because they have some inexperience in their back line.
Yeah, I would say.
You think you're going to turn up and play pragmatic 4-4-2 behind the ball football at Old Trafford? I don't think so.
I'm not saying we're playing pragmatic. I'm saying we're gonna come there, and it's gonna be a situation where you don't necessarily see us going full throttle attack to start off. We're gonna test you out to see what you're actually made out of, and then
I think we're gonna do the complete opposite.
Yeah, I think
20 minutes in. Maybe 20 minutes in, we turn it up. We don't start like.
I'll be real. First 20 minutes, you're gonna put it on us. You're gonna put it on us.
Yeah, we're not going into this season like that. We're going into this season completely opposite. We're going straight for their faults, bro. Trust me, we're going straight at their neck.
It
No,
takes
no, we
United
will.
at least
We will.
15, 20 minutes. One thing you probably seen, Rants, other than Bournemouth, West Ham as well, I'd say. It's a touch, but because after we couldn't even play ball, so we just gave that up after like, 10 minutes. But it takes us about 15 minutes to still get ready, which I don't like. But I don't mind that if we're defending, getting kind of used to it. I feel that's probably United's advantage. We've got
What's
a
your
lot more height.
defense? What defense are you gonna play though?
Euro, I think it's going to be Euro, Heaven, and Delict. I don't
Heaven.
think
I don't think they start Aiden, you know.
That's
Do you think
madness.
Isn't it crazy
but
how
there's Luke Shaw?
Heaven,
It's like Luke
Heaven.
Shaw.
Nah.
That's madness.
Mazraoui.
No, Mazraoui is injured.
No,
He's
but
not
isn't
even
it
training
crazy,
Is
yet.
he
guys?
definitely injured?
Yeah, he's out. He's still out for
Guys,
with
isn't
this
it
knock,
crazy? An Arsenal Academy kid who's never gonna touch the first,
which is
team
annoying.
Nah, Aiden Heaven is class, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. When you're saying never gonna XYZ, no, I don't agree.
Yeah,
with that,
Heaven.
bro.
If Heaven had PR like Euro,
If
yeah,
he stayed
I
at
swear
Arsenal,
they'd
he
be
would have
the
got
next
minutes,
best thing.
bro. Let's not do that.
He would have got minutes, but he would not be starting.
But even
You say
Maguire,
that, but you probably were saying that about Miles, 18 months ago?
it might be better to play maybe Luke Shaw in this game. Maybe.
Bro,
if
so
you're
what?
gonna
You
play
thought Miles
midfield.
was going to be starting week in, week out for a big Arsenal,
Yeah,
a year
that's
ago?
true.
No, you didn't.
I did not expect Miles Lewis Kelly to be starting fair, but at the same time, I know what we have in our defense, and I don't think he would overtake Kivior. I don't think he would overtake Saliba or Gabriel at any point.
Yeah, no. Who's this?
What, you think he can't play? You think he can't play left back?
Sorry, why
Have
would
you
he?
seen
Why would he
Aiden on the
play?
ball?
Why would he play ahead of
No,
Calafiori?
can we wait? Hold on. Let's get one thing
Who?
straight. Yeah.
Calafiori? When did
No,
he start
my
playing
point
for
is,
Arsenal?
I find it very funny that
When did
Manchester United
Calafiori
also
start playing
play-
for Arsenal? What have I missed?
No,
Was that
I
one
just find
season?
it very funny. I just find it very funny that an academy kid who was never getting a chance at Arsenal is now starting for Manchester United.
But that's because that's not our fault. That's your fault. My thing is Gabriel is 28 now, yeah, 27, 28. Aiden Heaven's 10 years his junior. He could have been the guy that took over the reins. So there was, but now you got Mascaro who looks really good and whatever. You still got Kivior. Let's be real. Kivior's shit. He's not good enough for Arsenal. He's just not good enough for Arsenal.
Kivior's not shit. He showed at the end of last season. He's not shit.
No, he had a purple patch. He's not Arsenal for me once. He's just not Arsenal.
A purple patch for his first run of games.
No, but you guys have to
Arsenal
acknowledge
quality,
the levels at
Arsenal
Arsenal
quality.
are different now.
Yeah, I agree.
He's not supposed to be Arsenal quality. He's a rotational player.
Yeah, but I think he's meant to be better. I think he's meant to be better.
Well, who are you going to play? Who's going to be your
I
back
had high
line?
hopes.
You're not inside your back line.
I did.
We don't know. That's the truth. We don't know.
The Ligt and Euro will play.
Yeah, but we don't know who the player is.
Not knowing it's crazy.
He might actually put. I don't see it, but there could be a spell where he puts Maguire, the Ligt on the right, and Euro on the left. It could be that.
So that sounds. So who do you not want play then? Put who you not want to play then, because I think that's a better question, isn't it?
The back three I first said, didn't it? I want Euro Heaven and Euro Heaven and Delict. I'm going with that. It's the one I've seen that my most confident back line. I want someone who's.
It's the most balanced one at the moment.
No, because Heaven 1v1s right now and Euro 1v1 right now. Yeah, I like Delict. Not wrong.
One thing I'll give them, Manchester United, doesn't matter how bad they are, Rance is right. They do well against the big six, but also you have to acknowledge Arsenal is the best out of the big six against other big six teams.
In recent years, you've got a good record. That's correct.
No. Hold on. You just don't lose games. Let's get that.
No.
You don't.
You guys don't beat us. You guys don't beat us.
Yeah. What did I just say?
Well, we always have
you win the game. You act like you act like we draw every game.
Can I say
we draw every game? Don't act like we draw every game.
But let's say with Man United, yeah. Look, we've had close games. You've had to win it at the end, bro, and we've had offside decisions and all that. Yeah, but we have close games. But that's why I said I don't think it's going to be like this battering or anything like that. Because even at Emirates, it's tough. We'd go toe to toe with 10 men, bro. And to be fair, in the last 2 years, we've had Hoyland up front. He gives up 10 touches a game, bro. I gave him the first 12 months. The first game he actually played was kind of like against you, I swear. Up against Gabriel, and I thought, we might have something. Clearly not. He's crap. So
can't be glorifying Joe's people.
One thing I'd say though with Sesko, yeah, is like as much as I like what he can do in the air, I must say his foot. What would you say?
He's an athlete. He's an amazing athlete.
Yeah. But his touch needs to be improved though. I'll be real. His touch needs to come under and the reps.
It does, man. But you can say that about a lot of the strikers in the league. I'll be honest,
Yeah,
bro. The
Gyökeres as
levels
well.
are not high, bro. I say the same about Gyökeres. Say the same about Erling.
Yeah,
A
Gyökeres
lot of
hold
these
up.
men-
All right,
Man's
Eki
touches are
Teki's touch
shaky.
looking techie, man.
Bro,
So.
Gyökeres might impress you,
Eki
bro.
Teki's touch was looking smooth. I'll be
Who's
honest.
that?
Oh yeah,
Ekatike.
Yeah,
his
yeah,
touch
yeah.
was
He's a
looking-
tech man, though.
He's
I
a
don't
tech.
include him in
Gyökeres
those
might impress you
conversations.
guys because I've not seen him misplace one pass. I've
Who's
not
that?
seen him
Because he had
heavy
6
touch.
touches. Because man, I like about 6 touches.
I've not seen him have one heavy touch. I've not seen him misplace one pass. Everything that you guys are crediting to like the Lukakus and these guys, I've not seen that from him yet. I've seen him only be like every time he's gotten the ball, it's been smooth.
Eggy techie, man.
I think people think he's a clunky player, but it hasn't
He
looked
is,
like
bro.
that for me yet. It hasn't looked like that for me.
Talking
Yet.
about Gyökeres.
Yeah, man. Johnny Bravo.
Wallah, you're funny. You're funny.
Bro, that's-
Oh, I'm just gonna say this. Oh, what the hell? I think
worry,
Arsenal win, and all this stuff about we're not gonna see a big gap in quality yet because it's the first game. It's a little bit everyone getting used to each other. It's gonna be a situation where we get the first goal and we just see if you guys can break us down. You're unable to break us down, and we get out of there with a 1 or 2-0 victory. That's how I see it. That's how I see it.
I don't even think we need. I don't think we need to break you down because I think we have individuals like Cunha that can pull up on the edge of the box and slap one. We got players like Mbumo that can pull up on the edge of the box and slap one.
Bruno
Sesko
Fernandes
can do that
He's
as
done
well.
what remember Bruno Fernandes at Emirates slapped
Yeah,
one.
bro. Like we don't even need to break you down. I don't agree with that. This is why.
But we also have 1v1 demons that can stop them.
Who? Oh,
Timber's
Yeah,
solid
yeah.
1v1.
Yeah. No, you're right. Timber,
But
Gabriel, Saliba,
Yeah, but
I
bro,
think we don't have
but
guys
we don't
1v1
play
all over.
touchline wingers. So who are you stopping in a 1v1?
I don't think you have enough cohesion with your attack to create too many dangerous.
Declan Rice.
But this is the point I'm making. You don't need cohesion for individual quality. You don't need it. It's the exact opposite of cohesion, bro.
I know, but we're a well-drilled attack. I mean, well-drilled.
I hear that, and we're a chaotic attack.
You need to have cohesion to break down a well-drilled defense.
I'm siding with chaos, bro. I can't lie.
All right, sometimes chaos doesn't work, man. Sometimes you need.
You're
more.
right, but you see with attack, you see with attack in football, attack is not defense. Structure is better in defense. In attack, sometimes quality is better than structure.
But bro, we've seen in your preseason, you had Mbuemo and Cunha playing pretty much majority of them, and they struggled to break down teams that were lesser than Arsenal.
Exactly, but how many teams? Yeah, listen to what you said. How many teams did we play that were on paper better than us and were coming to play football against us, bro? Like no one.
None.
Exactly. The onus is on you to play football, that means that the game's going to be different.
I know, but we just need a goal, and then we're going to throw that in the bin.
Yeah, but what happens if we score the first goal? Then what happens?
Then we have to play faster.
Well, exactly. So this is why the onus is on you to play, bro. If we score first,
you think
it's
you're going to
mad,
score
bro.
First? Before anything,
I was about to say, yeah, let's
there's
let's
better
get to 1K likes in it. Yeah, there's best. Go on, run the super chats. I don't know.
Go on.
Yeah. Shout out touchline facts.
I got touchline facts as well. I was in his chat the other day.
Shout out touchline facts. He goes, when was the last time you scored 2 goals at OT?
Yeah, Cassie said 2018 or something.
Yeah, 2018.
Didn't we win when we scored 2 goals on time? I forgot.
Emirates probably.
Yeah. By the way, guys,
I think that was 2018. Remember when Valencia passed it back? Do you remember you beat us 2-1?
That shit game in 2023 in January when you guys.
I'm pretty sure.
Won.
Yeah.
When was it?
Right, by the way, guys, 921 likes in it, so let's push that to 1,000 in it. 2.6K.
Oh yeah, and also like remember people. I know there might be 2,600 people in there, but I guarantee there's at least 500 people that aren't subscribed. At least, according to stats, it's at least half ain't. But yeah.
We don't score 2 goals away at Old Trafford. Last time we did that, we lost, and the last time we did that before that was a draw. He's right.
Shout out Michelle Leon. He says, I actually think Sesko and Maguire start to nullify set pieces.
Fair point.
Shout out Super. I'm not going to say the second bit, but yeah. If Xerxes and Sesko sub at the same time, look out. And shout out Michelle Leon again with the super chat. It goes, first this midfielder, then a central midfielder. Shout out Crayon Dave. He says, Egal is confused. He means big chances. Yeah, we got through that one. And shout out Kafka Jaeger. It says, for the £1 super chat, it says, Egal and D who's the biggest bottle job besides Arsenal?
He had to reset because it's StreamYard, but
The
the biggest
biggest bottle job.
Tottenham.
It has.
I said Tottenham.
No, they won a trophy last season.
I said Tottenham. Shout out B with the super chat. Oh yeah.
No, it's Inter. It's Inter last season.
Oh yeah, they bought it.
Just signed for Newcastle, by the way. That's just
Who? Oh, but
that's a good
centre
back, man.
Who just signed?
Malik Thiaw, Newcastle. Malik Thiaw.
Whatever his name is.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Looking back at it, I was upset that Aiden and Cheeto went to Manchester United, but Cheeto's not even getting minutes.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
but he's
not ready. He's a kid though.
Ready.
16, bro. Or 17.
17 now, I think.
Yeah. Shout out B with the super chat. He says, as an Arsenal fan, I rate Aiden. Cheeto is shite.
It's funny.
Right.
That's hard.
Why did you say it like that, Buds?
What? Because there was an E at the end of shit. When there's an E at the end of shit, it's shite. And you know how when a geezer. I know whoever. Wait, go back on that previous chat. I know he's a geezer.
I don't know where it's gone.
He's a geezer.
Yeah,
he's shy. He's shy. Like, you know he's a geezer, bro. 100%.
Yeah,
he's a geezer still. Shout out. He goes, Zaz, he says, wait, Cass, your stance changed on the game. Do you still feel like United is winning? Big up the panel. Shout out.
My stance never changed. I said we're winning. I think we're winning 2-1.
Fair.
Yeah, I think we're winning 2-1. And guess what? We go 2-0 up.
That's your recipe to win.
Yeah, man. I think we hit you on a break nasty. And that's why I think unpredictability is
United are getting a penalty. United are getting a penalty in the game, though.
Yeah,
get a penalty.
Yeah.
I think United get a penalty in the game.
William Bremo play the whole game.
Probably.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Most likely.
You guys think you guys get top 5? Because I think you guys get 5th.
Bro, it depends on the midfielder. When we get Baleba, sure.
Now their team's looking good. Their team's looking good, but they're just not ready to play us yet. But
I think one game a week is going to be huge for them.
I agree.
Compared to the rest of the teams, Tottenham, Aston Villa, Newcastle, these guys are going to struggle to play both competitions. When it gets to the middle of the season, you're going to see Manchester United benefiting from the training that they're having, not playing midweek, and the manager actually getting to instill his system with the new players. It's going to benefit them massively. And come the end of the season, everyone's going to be like, the surprise team of the season is Manchester United because they end up finishing 5th and closer to City than actually this team that's in 6th.
Can we get some?
What's the prediction?
Can we get some score predictions then, guys?
Prediction, I reckon. I'm gonna say 3-1 Arsenal, man. I would have said 2-1, but I think
chat, join him in as well. Join him with the super chat with the score predictions.
Listen to that. You can hear Daps from a mile away.
Sorry, let me.
I'll keep it real.
Was he having a party or something?
I'll keep it real. It's going to be a 1-0 Arsenal, and we're going to get out of there. It's not going to look pretty. 1-0 Arsenal is not going to look pretty.
Clean here, gal. Yeah, okay. Rants.
2-1.
That'll be goal.
United.
That'll be goal. 2-1 United.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I love these guys, man.
Clip it, because I will.
At least they stick to their word, though. At least they own it, man.
Can't lie, I'm gonna go 1-1 still as a neutral.
That's not what we need for YouTube algorithms, my bro. Someone has to suffer.
Someone has to suffer.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah. Do you know why I say it's gonna be 1-1? You see the social media derby, bro. I just feel like Man United are gonna go ahead, but they're gonna miss too many chances.
These laugh is too evil.
Not with the players we have now, months. I can't lie. I think if we go ahead,
I don't like the way he laughed.
I think we go ahead. We're gonna keep scoring, bro. Like you know what it is with United. There's been loads of false dawns with us, yeah. But bro, the way things are feeling right now in terms of the players, like coming in, for instance, like the Baleba thing, like bro, the atmosphere just feels different. I can't lie. I feel like this season's just gonna be a vibe season for us, bro. If we go ahead, we're scoring goals, blood.
Yeah, right.
If you go ahead, the game is chaotic. If you go ahead,
it's mad. Because if Arsenal even come out and play against us, that suits us.
Yeah. If you go ahead, the game could be like 4-4.
From what I've seen, Man United are going to start fast, in my opinion. They're going to start fast. First 30 minutes, Arsenal, I feel like are going to have to get through that. Yeah. And I think you're conceding one goal in amongst that whirlwind. But as the game goes on, United will get weaker because there's still too many gaps in the team. And Chaos Ball can only Do you know what I'm saying? Don't get
we're
me
always
wrong.
good for 20 minutes at the beginning, and then
Yeah,
we're
yeah. You're
shit.
always, as I said, that first 30 minutes of United is always look. Even in I've watched most of your preseason games. Like you
Yep.
look strong first
Yeah.
30 in most games, but with Arsenal, because they're just a better team than you, I just think they'll wear you down. It's
Yeah.
just how good a game is Lenny Yoro gonna have
Against
It is
Martinelli.
It is and I don't think it'll be. I don't know if it'll be Onana or Bayon there, but whichever one of them it is.
No,
There's,
no.
there's too many unknowns with United. That's what it is. That's what they're going on. They're going on the unknown.
For
Yeah.
me,
That's what they're going on.
I think Arsenal will finish the game stronger, but I think United are going to start quick, man. And you lot are going to really have to weather that storm first 30 minutes.
Who? Arsenal have to weather the storm.
First 30, yeah. I think first 30.
You're mad. Are you all right?
No, you might be right. First game of the season at
Yeah,
home. Fans
but
are
D,
gassed.
That's how
United
yeah,
are gassed.
man.
The new
Sometimes we let
players.
them-
Mad.
we
D,
could
I wouldn't be
start fast.
surprised if
You're not wrong.
sometimes we let them.
What do you want me to say? You're going to batter them for 90 minutes? What do you want me to say?
That's what you should be saying. Or keep quiet, bro.
Hey, it might be a repeat.
This
Might be a repeat.
this might be a boxing fight. We might let them see what they got for the
We're
first.
not going to let them do anything. If they win, they're going to win by counter-attacking football with their little 1-2 passes on the right. That's what. If that's the only way that they can beat us.
Yeah.
I don't think
That's the
just
side.
gonna
I said it before. Mbeumo and Ahmad's side, Lewis Skelly's
Yeah,
side. That's
it.
the side I expect us to cause trouble.
100%.
Unless
I
Ben
don't
White,
think it's gonna
unless
be a
Ben White
situation
plays.
where-
When Ben White plays.
I don't think it's a situation where you guys are going to be playing and having like 30% possession this game. I think it's going to be more closer. It might be like 45, 60 max.
Yeah, probably.
45, 55 max.
45, 60.
Wait, so wait, hold on.
45,
D.
55.
Yeah, D. What was your prediction?
3-1 Arsenal, man. Like, listen, the only reason why the only reservations I have is because I've seen that good players can play with good players. Like, you can rely on each other to do good things. That's what they do, and you don't need any extra like sideline motivation or anything like that. When you got a good player, you're happy to play with them. Ahmad looks dangerous. And Bremo scored 20 goals last season. That's serious numbers. Cunha's a dangerous player. You got good players on the pitch now. That's what you ain't had for years. You've got Premier League good players on the pitch. So that alone is what I'm worried about. Anything else, I'm not worried about. You still have to stop us. You still got to get the ball from our midfielders. You still got to deal with Declan Rice. You still got to deal with Saka. So as much as we've got to deal with you, though, you don't got to deal with us as well, bro.
Boy, well, there's a couple more supers in it.
Big up 20 Hardway with a super chat.
You're right there, Bots. Bots is always dilly-dallying.
I was looking at, I was seeing something else on the chat.
The XG trophy.
I don't know who's winning the actual game, but I know for a fact Arsenal are winning on XG. Come on, you Gunners. Hashtag something else.
Massive on XG.
Shout out Kafka.
Up the arse. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna catch you reading that. Shout out Kafka. He goes, Rants, settle this Saka world class debate. 3-2 United.
What's there to
settle?
settle on that?
Yeah.
Let him win a trophy, right? Then we'll talk.
He is world
Yeah,
class.
maybe.
Everyone knows that, though.
That's
I
it.
remember, everyone look, bro. That's a whole new can of worms, isn't it? If people are not on the same page,
It definitely is.
I ain't getting into that.
yeah, that's long. Maybe we'll actually. How about this? We'll carry the same conversation on FamZone TV, where it's going to get redirected to.
What I
How
will
about
say
that?
before you lot finish, though, only thing about us is if Mbeumo has another 20-goal season and then maybe another 15, whatever, sooner or later, if Saka doesn't start hitting higher numbers than that, they will start comparing the two. That's what
Saka
I will
was
say.
on pace. Saka was on pace to get 20 assists last season and break the assist record, but he got injured.
On
I
pace.
need 20 goals, though. I need goals.
On pace.
Saka's gonna be one of those 15 and 15 guys.
On pace.
Yeah, he had 11 assists in like 10 games.
No, I hear it.
Well, everyone can subscribe to everyone here. We're going over to FamZone TV, so please put a NAF raid. Make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Rants is live every day. A gal's going live as well if you want to go tune into a gal's channel. Big Six Mance has dropped a thing with Ethan getting gassed, and the rest of them, it goes Deji. So you can go watch that. So yeah, hashtag NAF raid it up. Big up everyone, and just hit play next video. Don't be a scrub.
Done.